Hey, this is Tilak. Welcome back to Past Formula tutorial. The last session we looked into WSA, how that the WSA is working. Okay, how that one formula can pass a message to the other past formula through this working storage area WSA. And we also mentioned that WSA works only within the same session. If the formulas executed in two different sessions, the WSA is not going to work because that one session cannot look into the other session. They are independent of each other. That is what we are going to look at that today. If a formula is executed we are going to use the same formula what we used in last sessions. If you haven't looked at the last session, please go and watch the sessions because without that you may not understand what is going on today. It is just an extension of the last session. Okay. What we saw last session is how it is working. Now what we're going to see here is if it is executed in two different sessions, how it is not going to work. We are going to use the same first formula, the same person selection fast formula, same eligibility fast formula. Last time we looked at the TCS, total compensation statement, to prove the point. In this session, we are going to see that uh, CWP to see that how the different sessions are working it. Okay, I'm going to use the same fast formula that this is a compensation process formula. It is going to write that and it is going to log that WSA. Insert the WSAs and we get the message. Okay, and let me come out of that. And I also shows that the other fast formula will be eligible, I believe. Okay, I'm not choosing that. And this is basically, it is going to get the session. If the session is the session that WSA TSS variable is available, it is going to say that is going to log it is available. We are not going to worry about salary and all the stuff, whether the session that WSA is available or not. If it is not available, you get a message WSA is not exist. Okay. I'm not going to show demo here how these formulas attach to that and all the stuff. So it's already done. That eligibility is attached to that eligibility setup, and the eligibility attached to a CWP plan name called Terminate 27 Yes. So I'm going to process that plan, and we are going to look at the log. Run that process. Stop looking process. Terminate. Terminate 27. CY 27. Okay, status is open. I'm going to attach the plan, and this person selection will be executed. Person selection will be executed in a parent thread, and the eligibility will be executed in the child thread. Okay, include. So I'm going to process for everybody here. Okay, 935. The process completed. Now we are going to look at that, the parent thread log. Let's see. Okay. It is basically calling a formula. Most of the salary amount is here, CRM to 0. And when the salary amount is whatever the amount is there, then it is setting the WSA. So setting for everybody. So at the probably at the end, you are going to whatever the last salary, that's what you are going to remain, because for everybody it is setting that. Okay. Now let's see at the child first formula where the eligibility is executed. It's supposed to find that the last person's amount. Okay. But we expect this is not going to see anything. The reason is a different session, so this session does not have access to that variable to the other one. See, the WSA is not set. That's all you are going to see everywhere, because WSA is not set. Okay. This is like, as I said in my previous session, unless until it is executed in the same session, it is not going to work. So you have to be careful. You make sure whenever you are using a WSA, if you are setting in a session, the same session you have to get it. If you are not getting in the same session, it's not going to work. That's it for that day. This is a short session. By this, we are completing our session on WSA. In our next session, we look into some other topic. If you like the tutorial, click the like button. If you have any suggestion, let me know. For that source code for the formula is given in the link. Thank you.